Democratic Club, I'm focused on a couple of things. One is that I want to make sure that all black people in San Francisco feel like they're included in the DCCC process and on the African American Democratic Club with respect to our priorities. I want all black people, whether they're rich or poor, well-educated, not well-educated, straight, gay, transgender, wealthy, not wealthy, to feel included in the African American Democratic Club. And to that end, I'd like them to feel included in DCCC. Now, we all understand that getting black elected to positions, including the DCCC, is the responsibility of the black community and the African American Democratic Club. But the lack of black representation is a concern. Chairman Peskin, you're a strategic leader. Your accomplishments can't be denied. Your leadership is required to help us make sure that we have black representation on the DCCC. With respect to District 10, frequently in San Francisco, blacks feel that our interests are not considered in the equation. We have worked the African American Democratic Club to endorse 3 candidates. We feel comfortable in those candidates' ability to get elected. We would like for the DCCC to see the value in endorsing our candidates. And we hope that that's what you will consider.
And Mr. Spencer, this is going to seem like an instant replay of Saturday when we had our public comments, but if you would, and not all of us were here, approximately half of us were here, but if you would state for the benefit of those who are not here, the AADC's endorsements.
We've endorsed, to take advantage of ranked choice voting, Malia Cohen, Lynette Sweet, and DeWitt Lacey.
And Mr. Spencer, what order did you put them in? Because on Saturday, the order was different.
There's no particular order. We
particular
the top 3.
All right.
And from our perspective, Malia Cohen has worked hard. She's raised a lot of money for this office. Lynette Sweet has represented herself and the black community on the bar board. DeWitt Lacey is an attorney. He's thoughtful. He's smart. We feel strongly about our candidate. And we'd like to think that consideration comes from the DCCC when we're looking at your voting.
Thank you for your comments, Mr. Spencer. Are there any other associate members who would like to comment? And Member Moore, if you want to come up here and take a seat. Thank you. Are there any members of the DCCC who would like to comment? If not, Madam Secretary, Member Complex.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and I want to thank all the members of the public who are here today, and I especially want to thank the residents of District 10 who have taken it upon themselves to come before this body. I have to tell you that for me, it was really difficult to get started in the Democratic Party. It can be a very intimidating process, and I will say this, that as a person of color, as a member of the Latino community, I do look forward to the day that we have an elected member of this body that is African American. I think that that's an important thing to have, and I think it's especially important because this body is being asked to make decisions like the one we're making tonight about whether or not to endorse a candidate or candidates in District 10. As someone who has run for elected office, I want to thank all the candidates who have come forward. It is really difficult to put your name out there and to really say to people I'm running and to have many people say no to you. I want to thank all the candidates who have taken the time to speak to me and all the supporters who have. In thinking about this race, I think it's important for this party to provide some guidance to the community, and it's only guidance because ultimately the choice will be made by the community. And I, as a member of this body who believes in pushing a progressive agenda, I believe that it's important for the Democratic Party to put together a strong Democratic progressive slate to endorse for November. There are 4 candidates, to me, without any disrespect to the other candidates, that in my opinion respectfully fit that bill. I see all of them here in the representatives and their supporters. I see Tony Kelly, I see DeWitt Lacey, I see Chris Jackson, I see Eric Smith.
Malia Cohen.
I think that any of them, excuse me, if I can simply finish my comments. I think any of them, without taking anything away from the other candidates, will do an excellent job for this district. That said, we have to make a choice, and based on my own personal opinion in terms of what everyone brings to the table, what I have seen from talking to a number of people, what I have heard from members of this body, to me, in terms of the progressive candidate who is going to best represent that, and it's only my opinion, I will be casting a vote for first place for DeWitt Lacey.
Yeah!
If there are no other comments, Madam Secretary.